I think air fryers are still one of the most underused kitchen tools when it comes to saving money. Most people talk about them for snacks or frozen food, but honestly, they can cut cooking time way down and use less electricity than heating an oven. And we're gonna see how much we can do using just one appliance.
One of you gave me the suggestion of making bean and rice burritos in my air fryer, so I'm gonna give that a try because one, it's using all of my pantry staples. Two, it's vegetarian, and three, it's gonna hopefully be quick and easy. Okay, now for the actual official taste test and to see like what my thoughts are. They do come out hot. I feel like I took these out like 10 minutes ago and they're still pretty warm. I would totally make these again. Someone's comment said that they also, I think, like freeze well and then air fry well after freezing. Basically only used pantry staples.
Not only did this save a ton of time, it also came out to be under $2.
We are doing an easy dinner tonight because I don't know what is going on. This afternoon was incredibly hard and I just need an easy dinner. I'm gonna be trying something that I've never attempted before, and that is to put this frozen Marie Callender's pot pie in the air fryer. Now, based on what the internet has said, is to preheat your air fryer before if you don't have that preheat function. And I don't, so they recommended that you just set it to whatever temperature you're cooking at for like 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna have this be at the temperature of 375, and I'm gonna do it for like 4 minutes before putting it in, still in the tray. We're gonna see how that goes. I think the recommended time was between 20 or 25 minutes. Typically, when you do this in the oven, it takes, it's like 50 minutes. So if that's the case, it cuts the cooking time in half. Also doesn't heat up your whole house for a teeny tiny pot pie that's like the size of my face. I'm setting my air fryer to 375 and I'm gonna do it for 4 minutes. Put this almost like on the roast setting. Fryer is done doing its thing of preheating, so I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm gonna set it at 375 and I'm gonna put it for, let me start with 25 minutes just because I haven't done something like this before. Pot pie is going in. The air fryer just beeped, so let's hope that this actually cooked all the way through and was a success and not a complete failure because be kind of bummed. I love pot pies. Here is what the crust looks like. First impressions are, I think it could potentially maybe go up to 380, maybe slightly longer, because the carrots normally when I do them in the oven are a little bit more mushier. This is awesome, and that we need to be using our air fryers more, because why are we going to spend so much money heating up the oven, and especially with summer coming, if we can just throw everything in the air fryer for like half the time. I think that's a win for tonight's dinner.
This dinner came out to be $2.67.
I am an avid breakfast for dinner fan, and today we are going to attempt to make toad in the hole in the air fryer, and we're gonna see how this turns out. Okay, my bread pieces look kind of like this. I can fit 2 pieces of bread in my air fryer, so I'm gonna do that right here. Spray this down with oil just because I don't want to like have it be awesome and then it just like sticks to it. Okay, we're gonna try this. Gonna pop them in here. And then we're gonna crack our eggs. Just like so. Okay, I'm gonna put in some salt and pepper. And you know what? I'm feeling spicy today, so I'm gonna also be doing some crushed red pepper. Just a little bit, just for like some extra kick. And on the side of this, I have cottage cheese from the food bank that I want to use, and then also some of these cherry tomatoes that I had for a couple weeks are starting to look a little bit sad, so I'm going to add those on top. And on top of the toad in the hole, I think what I'm going to do is add some sliced avocado, and I think that kind of rounds it out. So this is going to go in at 375 for 7 to 9 minutes, and that's depending upon like the firmness of the yolk. Mine's slightly runny, so I think I'm going to do like 8 minutes, and we're going to see how that goes. I'm going to be using the air fryer setting, and we're just going to see how that plays out. Okay, so this is what it looks like immediately after 7 minutes. Like, as you can see, that part of the bread is a little burnt,
but like the eggs look nice and crispy. So I'm gonna take these out and then we're gonna plate it up. All right, this is what it looks like plated up. We got my cottage cheese here with tomatoes, and then this is the totem hole. So this little piece of toast got like flipped up, and then now it's like kind of crispy. As you can see, there are some like overdone edges on the bread. I have some raspberries because I need to eat those up because we all know berries go bad, and then some like avocado on top. I almost feel like the toast or the bread is like way overdone. I don't know what I would do differently though, if I would change time or if I would change temperature. The yolk isn't as runny as I thought it was going to be. It's more slightly firm, but like on the jammy side. I mean, it still tastes good though, but if you're looking for something that's not as crispy, I don't know if I would have like added butter. Honestly, I don't know what I would have changed to prevent that. But the eggs are like perfect. Definitely make this again, but modify temperature and time. I think something that's like fast. I think this is actually quite colorful, very nutritious. I would definitely make this. I hope these 3 meals showed you that even on those low energy solo days, we can still make something creative and budget friendly. I'd love to hear from you. What is the one survival tool in your kitchen that saves your sanity? Let me know in the comments so we can all learn from each other. If you're in a season of doing your best and building a simple life, you're welcome here. I'll see you guys in the next one.